Hey everyone, welcome back to Snap Bolt. Here we have another Pauper League for you, and this is a pretty sick brew. I basically just put this together, and basically the reason why I wanted to play this deck is I just wanted to play Astrolabe and Ephemerate. I think both these cards are just like insane, and I think they're both going to get banned. More on that later, but basically I think they're both going to get banned, and I wanted to play a deck with both of them, and I didn't want to just play Jeskai Snow. I wanted to play something a little bit more spicy. So this deck is what I'm calling mono green 5 color, just because we have Astrolabe adds one of any color, Abundant Growth adds one of any color, and Utopia Sprawl, you have to choose a color, but you can choose any color. So you can play any color cards. We don't have any black cards in the 75 right now. But that's the basic idea, and then all snow covered for, so all untapped basics. So pretty consistent mana base actually, just because we have so many. We have 12 sources that produce mana of any color, and then the deck is just like all the best stuff like in Pauper. Basically, like Kor Skyfisher Astrolabe is just insane. Kor Skyfisher Abundant Growth is also the exact same thing as Kor Skyfisher Astrolabe, so you have like basically 8 targets for Skyfisher, so it's really consistent in this deck. And then we have like Mulldrifter, which is just a Pauper staple. And I've also been wanting to play a Mulldrifter Ephemerate deck for a while as well. So we have that combo. And then we have Mnemonic Wall, just get back Ephemerate, get back Bolt, the good classic stuff. But then I'm just playing this random spice of Thermokarst, just because Pauper, it's like there's a lot of Tron decks, but then there's also decks that like really care about their mana, and decks that have bounce lands. So I just wanted to try this, and I've played like 1 or 2 games with this deck, and you can go like T2 Thermokarst a lot, and then like T3 Thermokarst, and then start Mnemonic Wall, target Thermokarst. Then like once you get to the point where you ephemerate Mnemonic Wall, I cast ephemerate, target Mnemonic Wall, and then when Mnemonic Wall came in, trigger, I was going to return Thermokarst, and my opponent just conceded. So you can kind of like soft lock them that way. And then we just have a little card advantage in Compulsive Research. It's also nice to get back with Wall. And then in the sideboard, we just have good like 5 color stuff, basically. Pyroblast, Hydroblast, Gorilla Shaman. Weather the Storm is just insane against Burn. Ancient Grudge and Ray. And then cards I'm trying out, Stone Rain. Like when I originally brewed the deck, I had 4 Thermokarst, 4 Stone Rain. But the problem that I found was, like if you go like turn 1 Arbor Elf, you can't turn 2 Stone Rain. And if you go turn 1 Astrolabe, you still can't T2 Stone Rain. So you can T2 Thermokarst, but you cannot T2 Stone Rain because of the colored source. But still a couple Stone Rains in the board for Tron decks, just to go up to 6 LD spells. And then decks without counter spells, I think this card's just insanely powerful. So if we're just playing against random like mid-range, just bring in some Rolling Thunders and just get them, because we can make a lot of mana. But that's basically the deck, and I'll see you in round 1. Hey everyone, welcome to round 1 with this sweet mono green 5 color deck. And we're against Zodiac. I think we played against him in the last league when we were playing Lotus Petal Affinity. So we'll see. I forget exactly what he's on, but I'm sure we'll find out pretty quick. Drake to play first, yes. This hand's not great, but we have mana fixing and we have Mulldrifter Ephemerate, so I'm going to keep it. This hand's fine, actually. If one of these forests was a Thermokarst, that'd be ideal. Also, I usually do the recordings all at once. I started this recording at midnight after I got home. And I may not play in all 5 rounds, so we'll see how it goes. Sometimes it can be hard to get into these Pauper queues these days, so we'll see. Opponent mulligans to 6. I think I just lead on Sprawl named Blue here. I don't think there's any reason not to ramp, and I don't know why I would play Astrolabe over that. We may want a T2 Mulldrifter Evoke, but most likely we're just going to go Astrolabe next turn. And then try for the T3 Mulldrifter Ephemerate. Oh, is this guy on that crazy Tron deck? If he is, I mean, our matchup should be pretty good. Yeah, I mean, we'll go up to 6 LD spells post board. So I could Mulldrifter and try to find one, but I can also just Mulldrifter Ephemerate. Let's just Astrolabe here. Because if we just wait one more turn, we get to draw 4 cards and then 6 cards and still have a Mulldrifter in play. So unless he can somehow deal with that, that's pretty good. T3 Mulldrifter Ephemerate. Okay, that's fine. Again, next turn we're drawing 4 cards, and then the turn after that we're drawing a card for turn. Well, we're drawing a card for turn next turn, and then 4 more cards, and then the turn after that we're drawing a total of 3 cards. So we're just drawing an insane amount. This is just like an insane combination here. We didn't get to see this guy's entire deck last time. If you haven't seen my last video, go check it out. Spoiler. We 5-0'd it. It was a pretty sick league. But this guy's deck is actually pretty sick. He's trying to like T3 like 7 drop. Okay, it looks like his hand's not that good. His deck seems pretty inconsistent. He does have a cool deck, but I just don't know how good it actually is. We'll see. I mean, he's going really big, so he could just do really big stuff here. Okay. Mulldrifter is the reason why I was thinking to T2 Mulldrifter, because if I draw another one, then I can T2 and T3 Mulldrifter. But this is what we do here. We go land, we go add 3 mana, cast Mulldrifter with Evoke, and then stack the triggers like this, just because that's how you're supposed to do it. Then you draw first, then you would have to Evoke, and then Ephemerate, target Mulldrifter, draw a bunch of cards. Our opponent gives us like a scared face. He's like, what is going on with that deck? I'll just give him a happy face back. And then we get to Ephemerate again, unless he can kill this Mulldrifter. And even if he does, it's not that bad. We already drew 4. Now we can just like start playing Kor Skyfisher and just start playing more value. He says best of luck. Yeah, I think he's going to need it because of we have a lot of Thermokarsts and we have Stone Rains post board, so those are going to suck if we ever, for him if we ever draw those, and we're drawing 3 cards right here, so hopefully we can draw one. Bounce Mulldrifter, draw, draw, draw. Okay. I mean, I do want to just start getting Skyfishers into play. I think that's pretty nice. Let's see. I also want to get this Arbor Elf into play, so I think I can go Skyfisher, Arbor Elf this turn. I know, because I need to also replay Astrolabe, because I don't have that many white mana. Let's see. Let's just start with Kor Skyfisher. I do want to get that into play. Maybe just play 1 Skyfisher. Turn Astrolabe. Replay Astrolabe. So now I can basically have the choice between playing Kor Skyfisher or playing Abundant Growth plus Arbor Elf. I think I actually want to play Abundant Growth plus Arbor Elf here. Land, Abundant Growth, and then play Arbor Elf. Oh, there's the Thermokarst. He's going to get Tron for 1 turn, but I guess I'm not that scared because now we have this. Play Elf, pass. Then next turn we have a lot of mana and we have the Thermokarst. So he's just going to get the 1 turn with Tron here. This just seems like an insanely good matchup for us. Not a bad board for T4. This deck is fun. Our opponent Tron's up. We have to discard a card because we drew too many cards. Yeah, drawing Mnemonic wall would be good. More ephemerates, more thermokarsts. You can just keep playing Kor Skyfishers and Mulldrifters as well. Gotta kill him at some point, but more concerned with disrupting him. 9 mana. Oh, he's just gonna play a big fatty. Crusher. Sure. I mean, that's good, but I think we can beat that. We can put a lot of permanents into play and just kind of ignore it. Oh, and we just draw Journey. Jeez, do we just have like the anti-Tron, like anti-his deck basically? That is pretty insane right here. So let's just start with Thermokarst Tower. He's gonna be like, what is going on? Jesus. Alright, now let's go. We're gonna Journey, so let's just do that now. Journey that. Yep. Fun Police is here, that's right. We'll untap this. Play land. Play Astrolabe. And then we play then we'll play, oh, there's the Mnemonic wall too. Jeez. Then we play Kor Skyfisher. Bounce Astrolabe, attack for 4. And that's game. I remember this guy. I think he was talking a lot last time too. Oh, he's got the second tower. But next turn we can go Mnemonic Wall, get back Thermokarst, target tower. Oh wow, he doesn't have anything here? I'm just gonna try to do that now. Let's go Mnemonic Wall. Target, I guess I can, 1, 2, I guess I can target Ephemerate. Then Ephemerate Mnemonic Wall, then target Thermokarst. So now we can Thermokarst every turn. I think. But yeah, either way, yeah, I think he's done here. That's why these cards just need to be banned. It's just insane. Yes. Then go white, Ephemerate Mnemonic Wall. Target Thermokarst, yep. Use Mnemonic Wall's ability, yes. And then go land. Untap Sprawl and cast Thermokarst, target tower. Seven mana Scour, target Journey. Okay, I mean, that's pretty good. Still just gonna attack for 6 in the air, and then, I mean, we can just honestly just block Crusher with Mnemonic Wall and stack 2 random permanents. Like, Crusher's not even doing that much here. That's the problem I found with Crusher. Once you let the opponent get to this like insane board state, it's like, yeah, sacking 2 permanents and having an 8/8 attacking is insane. But like versus here, we have pressure in the air. Like, we have a lot of other stuff going on. I'm just gonna sack these 2, and I'm actually just gonna block. I just don't want to die to something stupid. I don't know. We can just. We don't even need to cast this next Ephemerate. He has to deal with these flyers. But yeah, I think he's dead. I'm just not gonna cast this Ephemerate. But my point was, Crusher, like in like later stages of the game versus a lot of decks, just isn't enough. Scour from Existence. Yeah, this guy's deck is like just like all big stuff. It's a pretty cool deck though. He just has to Tron though, or he doesn't function. That's why he's playing like stuff like Street Wraith. Literally just like dream matchup for us. I wonder if we even want like Ancient Grudge, just to like take him off colors. I know he has like other big stuff. Like I think there's a 7-mana 7/8 that like when you cast it, you can take something they own from exile and put it into their graveyard. If you do, you gain 5. I think he's playing that. I think he's just playing all the big like colorless like 7-mana stuff, just to try to like T3 Tron people, which is like a really interesting strategy. Especially like he has Golden Egg, just to like fix colors. I don't think he has that many like non-Tron lands in his deck, but okay, just Bolt. He has Bolt. That's interesting. Relic. Okay. He just pops Relic now. Okay, I'm just not going to cast this Ephemerate. No. Just start with Mulldrifter, I guess. Just cast. I guess if we had found Bolt, he'd be dead. But let's see, we did find another Thermokarst, so that should probably do it. Let's see, let's go land, sprawl this. Don't want to name red just because I don't want him to know what we have. I'll just name white and go like, I guess I might as well just go Astrolabe now. And now we'll just go Thermokarst plus Abundant Growth. Oh no, we can't. Oh yeah, we can because we have Astrolabe, duh. I'll just kill Power Plant. Draw, hit for 4. And then pass the turn. I'm just gonna trump this Crusher. Doesn't even matter. Still have 2 lethal flyers in the air. I'm just like kind of surprised he's not just conceding. He's trying to fight it out. He's got to deal with both of these Kor Skyfishers here. Does he have 4 bolts in his deck? Does he have 2 more of those in hand? I guess if he does go bolt, then crack egg, bolt, he could do something. Okay, yeah, now he's dead because he only has 1 mana. I guess he could go draw into another land. No, he can't have it. He can't stop all these Kor Skyfishers. So he's dead here. We got there. We cast 3 Thermokarst that game. I might have played a little loose, like maybe I didn't want to chump, maybe I just wanted to take 8, and then I could have ephemerated the Mnemonic Wall again, but I just felt like just keeping our life total high. We're so far ahead that just like chumping was right, but again, I don't think it really matters. And he's gonna add red here. Yeah, try to find 2 more bolts, but I just don't think he can. Oh, gain 3. I mean, he's still dead on board. Just gonna attack for 5. Not gonna waste any time. All right, let's bring in some Stone Rains. Jeez, that's insane. Do we want Ancient Grudge and possibly Hydroblast? I did see the 7-drop from him, and we saw Bolt, so I'll bring in Hydroblast. Ancient Grudge could be decent as well. Maybe I'll bring in Ancient Grudge on the play if there's a game 3. Because on the play, it's a lot better at like killing map and killing chromatic sphere and stuff like that. Still think it's fine, but let's board out some bolts. They seem pretty bad in this matchup. And what else seems bad? Nothing else really seems that bad. Could just take out like a Wild Growth. I really haven't played this deck much. I mean, Wild Growth does seem good at cast this earlier. Could side out a land. Could just not bring in this Hydro Blast. Okay, I'm just gonna bring in 2 Stone Ring, cut 2 Bolt, keep it simple. Our deck's already just so good. We'll go with this. Alright, welcome back. Game 2. This draw looks pretty sick. We have a turn 2 Kor Skyfisher returning Astrolabe and some ramp. So this hand looks great. We have a Mnemonic wall later to get back some Stone Rains that we'll find with these Astrolabe triggers. This card is just broken. It needs to be banned. I could have tried to keep it, just like look for a hand that's just like a T2 Thermokarst, but I just think this hand is just too good to not to mull. I mean, it's just very, very functional. Like, even if our opponent does this thing, this draw is likely good enough to win anyway. Oh, there's Arbor Elf. Wow. Is that worth it to play? I mean, that adds the most mana. I guess he could bolt it. In which case, it would be kind of annoying. I'll just go for it. If he wants to like crack his thing and bolt it, it's fine. I feel like our opponent's not even playing Ancient Stirrings, which I just don't think can be right. Ancient Stirrings is just so good, especially in a deck like that. Like, you have like all these colored sources anyway, so I just don't know why you wouldn't play Ancient Stirrings. Looks like he has the bolt. Yeah, it's annoying. Maybe it wasn't worth it to play the Arbor Elf just because now next turn we could go like, we can't really go Astrolabe plus Skyfisher. Oh, maybe he doesn't. Looks like he doesn't have it. He might just have like Pathetic Prism or something, or Egg. Sphere. Maybe try to draw into Bolt again. Really trying to kill this. I mean, if he kills it, it's not great, but it's not bad. We can just play out like these 3 cards next turn by going like Wild Growth here. Okay, well, looks like he's gonna Tron up. Okay, well, he didn't kill it, so now this is where we're at. So now we go Utopia Sprawl, this land, name white, then go green white, untap, green white, Astrolabe. Oh, I guess I could have added even more mana. Damn, that was a mistake. Probably won't cost me. Because I could have gone add 2 mana, play Wild Growth, then untap, then tap it. That would have added 1 more mana. I guess it could end up mattering. Return Astrolabe, replay Astrolabe. Still a pretty good turn 2 there. But we're just drawing all lands. Okay, well, we have no more gas. We should have had this Wild Growth in play as well. Alright, he's got the Tron. But what does he have? Just maybe like a Scour? If I was going to cast this Wild Growth, I'd cast it on a separate land, because he certainly has the potential to kill our lands. Now we just need to find one of our 6 land destruction spells. But we have a lot of good draws. We have Ephemerate, we have... Yeah, this is the thing I was talking about last game. It's just not very good. But we're not really drawing anything either, so... Wild Growth here. Play Arbor Elf. Pass, attack for 2. That's all we can do. Could just die to the 7-8. I guess we don't have that many answers to it. He may not even crack map just to play around our land destruction. We'll see. Not feeling that great about this game, this position that we're in right here. I think I can take 7 this game. I'd want to have a lot of mana just in case we draw a bunch of cards and need all the mana. All right, does he have like another rune processor? Okay, he's cracking now for tower. Plays tower. 8 mana, plays crusher. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Let's just go to the next one. That's what I was afraid of, just drawing like a bunch of lands and not. We started with 2 lands, and then we didn't draw any LD effects. Oh, there it is. If we had just drawn a land destruction effect like one turn earlier, it might have been okay. But I still like this matchup for us, for sure. I'm going to bring in the Ancient Grudge, and maybe even cut an Arbor Elf. Even though it adds the most mana, I'd rather just consistently like T2 3 mana. Just going to go with that. Could cut like a Mnemonic Wall or a Mulldrifter or Compulsive, but I also would rather have the value in this matchup. Welcome back, game 3. Our opponent's talking a lot. He sent a little cheeky face, and then he's not sure how he fit all these cards in his deck. And I was already just typing good match so far after he did this little cheeky face, good luck, have fun, and he thinks our deck's got to be wildly inconsistent. But I think our deck's actually pretty consistent. And we're going to go first. And, I mean, this draw is actually not that good. We can draw a card with Abundant Growth, but we don't have Kor Skyfisher. This Journey to Nowhere does look pretty good. He said, I wouldn't be surprised if you've been flooding often. That's why we only play 17 lands, I believe it is. Is it 17? Let's see. Yeah, 17. That's why we only play 17 lands. You play a low land count because like hands like this, like 1 mana, but we actually have a lot of mana sources. I think this is a mulligan. Let's just try for like a faster LD. Okay, 0 land. It's not gonna work. Go to 5. All right, this is perfect. Put 2 cards back. We'll put back Journey plus Forest. I'm just telling him it's actually fairly consistent with the mana, and we only play 17 land to help mitigate flood when you're drawing a bunch of cards. There's pretty much no way he can go Mountain Bolt this, so we're going to get to Thermokarst, and then T3 Thermokarst again. So we're looking good. Our opponent's probably just typing back to us. Yeah, I mean, this isn't like the best deck in the world, but it's not bad. He said 17 lands is going to miss a lot without cantrips, but we do basically have 8 green cantrips because we have Abundant Growth and Astrolabe, which are essentially just bad cantrips, which isn't stellar for sprawls and growths. Well, we'll see if he can beat this. And we mold the 5. Because now he's just going to probably play another land, and then we just get to Thermokarst that as well. Radiant Fountain? I don't even know if I Thermokarst that. Maybe I just don't care. I think I'm just going to go Astrolabe. Wait till he plays a Trong land. Kill that. Oh, Kor Skyfisher was a great draw. Kor Skyfisher. Bounce Astrolabe. Yeah, this deck's consistent, dude. Now if he goes land and then able to crack map, that's fine, because we can just Thermokarst this plant. Which is what we're going to do. Just lead on Astrolabe here. And then we can even ephemerate this Kor Skyfisher just to keep the cards flowing. We're looking great. Abundant growth, perfect. Kill power plant. If we just keep him off Tron, I don't think his deck can really function. Cave of Redemption. And attack for 2. There's the cave. Prism, sure. Another Thermokarst. Jeez. We just drew all of them. I mean, we do have 6 LD spells post board, but still. Let's just kill his cave, I suppose. And then I think I'm actually just gonna attack for, I'll attack for 3. Hopefully that didn't let him know that we have Ephemerate. It might, but whatever, that's fine. Alright, there's Tower. Still 2 Trong lands away. And we're going to start drawing cards here. I think it's better to draw cards than get in for damage. We'll attack for 2, and then Ephemerate, Kor Skyfisher, replay Astrolabe. Hopefully we can... I think our best draw is Mulldrifter at this point. Yeah, maybe attacking for 1 with Arbor Elf wasn't worth, because if he goes Bolt right now, then it's pretty annoying for us, actually. Where if we left up Ephemerate, he just doesn't have that line. He might just be trying to draw into Bolt, though. He bolted Arbor Elf? Sure. Oh, man. Jeez. Yep. Got him. I'm going to attack for 2, and then I'm going to ephemerate this Kor Skyfisher. That way we can just replay Astrolabe next turn to draw a card. I know it's super slow, but it's pretty good. Opponent just not really liking our deck, but again, we're doing all right here. Another Radiant Fountain. Opponent just has a really interesting deck. Does he have the Bolt? He does. Okay. It's annoying. Hopefully we can draw out of this. Wild Growth land, go. Our opponent had 0 Trong lands. So while we're not doing much, hopefully our opponent's far away from doing anything either. 3 mana, blue mana, evoke Mulldrifter. Okay, he does that Mulldrifter. Okay, abundant growth is great. Draw, Okay, Kor Skyfisher is great as well. Just return Astrolabe. It doesn't matter which one we return, whether it's Abundant Growth or Astrolabe, especially when he's tapped out. I think I'd rather just bounce Astrolabe usually. I guess it doesn't matter. There's Mulldrifter. I feel like I want to just hard cast that next turn. I mean, I can't cast it this turn, but yeah, now the cards are flowing. I mean, I think this deck's actually pretty consistent. Let me know what you guys think. Interesting brew nonetheless. Very cheery, nice opponent. Always nice to play against somebody like that. Wow, yeah. See, double Cycle Street Wraith has a real cost. 4 damage, that's huge. Thanks. I got a sweet idea earlier, which you never really saw. Okay. Transformational color change sideboard. Okay. Doesn't seem that great overall to me, but sure. Wow, he's assembling Tron again. Okay, Kor Skyfisher is great. Let's just go Mulldrifter here. Just cast Mulldrifter. Like now, even if he goes Crusher, it's probably not going to be enough. Oh, Pyroblast? Jeez. Now we can't even cast this Kor Skyfisher. I was not expecting that. Okay, it doesn't have the Tron. Whoops. Not that this matters. Kor Skyfisher. Return Abundant Growth. Play land, play Abundant Growth. Draw. Sprawl. Just sprawl blue, I think, at this point. Pass. Wow, he hit Tron. Man. If we lose that game, this game, that's gonna suck. The Pyroblast was huge. I still think we're doing okay. Crusher, yep. Wow. We draw land, play it, attack for 2. Since he troned up, looks like we're gonna lose. Just a fireball. I know he has fire. Is it fireball? It's the okay. Wretched Griff. Okay. Yep. I think we're dead. Sacrifice 2 permanents. Guess just abundant growth Astrolabe here is fine. Ephemerate. Okay, we can draw a card. Mnemonic wall. But is that too late? We have another Ephemerate coming down. But I just don't know if we can stand up to this Crusher. can return an instant or sorcery. So I can really only return like Stone Rain effects basically. So I guess I'll just return this. Then we just have to pass the turn. We have another Ephemerate coming down though. Problem is this Wretched Griff. I feel like I should chump Crusher here with Kor Skyfisher, leaving a Mnemonic wall. I'm just worried about like a fireball here from him. I really can't believe he's like still in this game. I really thought we would just, okay, exile that. I guess we can take 11, but I think we're dead. He's got the fireball too. I mean, yeah, he troned up and played a lot of big stuff. Scour, okay. We're dead. That sucks. He just hit Tron and we weren't able to stop him after that. Just cast, I could have evoked this, tried to hit another Ephemerate, but we didn't hit anyway. And now we're just dead. GG's. See you in round 2. Alright, welcome back. We're in round 2. We're against Luka Jack. And after a disappointing round 1 loss, let's see if we can turn it around. Not with this mull, not with this hand here, because we're gonna mull. 0 land, not gonna work. This hand's actually not good either. Let's mull. This hand's good. Let's keep. Definitely putting back Ephemerate. And probably have to put back one of these. I guess Abundant Growth goes. Because we want a T2 Thermokarst. Alright. Mountain. Riftbolt. Okay. Gonna need some sideboard cards, I think. I'll Utopia Sprawl white. Because we're gonna want a Kor Skyfisher if we draw it. This is gonna be rough here. Let's hope we kept like a 1-land hand. And then we just kill his land and get lucky. But yeah, this is going to be tough. Another Riftbolt and a third Riftbolt. And Skewer. Okay. Well, let's just kill land. And go from there. Too bad he's not playing snow lands, but we probably can't win. Yeah. We take 2. There's a Skyfisher. Okay. That's good, but opponent only has 2 cards in hand. Can we come back? Bolt us down to 6, 1 card in hand. No Riftbolt suspended. There's another Thermokarst, but we can't play it right now. We have to play this to block. Return that, replay that. Wild Growth. Not really gonna do it. Another version of this deck I thought that you could play was just like cutting Wild Growth, cut Arbor Elf. Ooh, Shard Volley our blocker. Interesting. Now we can kill his land and journey that. Wow. Oh no, we can't do both. I don't think we can do both. We can definitely Wild Growth this for free. I think we go kill your land, and then if we take 2 down to 2, that's going to be hard to come back. I don't know if we can do that. I think I have to go Abundant Growth here, draw, I think I have to journey this. Pass, and then next turn, hope he draws like a 2-drop and then kill this. Okay, Lava Spike us. Okay. I can compulsive research first, but I don't think I'm going to. Just kill that. We're at 1 though, so it's gonna be rough. There's Mountain. Okay. Kor Skyfisher. I guess we play that. Kor Skyfisher. Bounce Abundant Growth. Guess I'm also just playing compulsive here. I guess I also have to discard land. I need to draw as many cards as possible. I don't really think we have any chance to win anyway. Because any bolt he draws, we just die. He needs so many bricks in a row. He's at 20. Land. Okay, there's a bolt for us. Let's go sprawl here. Name green, I suppose. Abundant growth, draw. Land. Oops, undo. Just abundant growth, draw. Attack. Ephemerate this. Bounce Astrolabe. Play Astrolabe. Play another Astrolabe. Play Abundant Growth. Pass the turn. I mean, we're just super dead. That was still pretty cool. I really think this deck's better than it's showing itself to be in these games so far. I think this deck is actually like fine. Alright, we bring in Weather the Storm and Hydroblast. I think that's all we want. Could bring in Ray of Revelation because they usually have that enchantment. Probably don't want compulsive research. Could even trim like Mulldrifter just because it's a little slow. And maybe an Ephemerate as well. Alright, let's go with this. Alright, we'll be on the play. Keep this hand. Just getting a lead on Arbor Elf here. If he wants to kill it, he kills it. It's fine. Mountain. Dude, we'll just kill that. Oh, Hydroblast is good. Alright, let's see. Could just play Kor Skyfisher. Because if I go Astrolabe, kill your guy, it's not using my mana as efficiently. Let's lead on Astrolabe and see what we draw. Mulldrifter. I'm just going to Kor Skyfisher here. Pass the turn. Alright. Okay, we can just kill that. Now, Wild Growth's a good draw. Wild Growth this. Play Astrolabe. Draw. Journey, that's another good draw. I guess I can only play one of these colored spells right now because we only have one colored source. So that being the case, maybe I just journey the Thermo because I can use this Hydroblast to counter something else. So untap, tap, white, journey, target this, pass the turn. If he goes like Bolt or Kor Skyfisher attack, it's fine. Another Thermo, okay, can kill that too. Chain Lightning or Kor Skyfisher, get in for one, that's fine. If we draw another colored source, we can Mulldrifter Ephemerate. But we're gonna want to Hydroblast this, I think. This just does so much damage. He only has 3 cards left. Okay, Kor Skyfisher is actually a great draw because we can lead on that. Kor Skyfisher, balance Astrolabe. Because that essentially gives us like a free colored source because it bounces our colored source. Return that, replay it, draw. Another land isn't bad, it's not necessarily ideal here though. I'm just gonna Hydroblast this and then hit for 1. We can Ephemerate our Kor Skyfisher, though I don't really want to. Either hardcast Mulldrifter and then try to untap and just leave Ephemerate up. Okay, now we're good to go here. Let's lead on Astrolabe. I don't even need to try to Ephemerate this Mulldrifter. There's no real reason to get blown out by like a bolt. You can just hardcast it. I think we're far enough ahead now where it's worth. Let's add blue. Cast. Land. So now we have Ephemerate up. Arbor Elf. Attack for 2. He's dead here. I'm pretty sure he's not going to be able to come back. I'm just not going to do anything no matter what. I'm not going to block get to. I'm not going to cast Bolt. Oh, Martyr. Okay, I mean that just kills our Arbor Elves. It's fine. X equals 2. Each creature without flying, right? I don't know why he would do 2, because now he kills his own get to. And you revealed Thermo and Lava Spike. Sure. Yeah, I mean, that's totally fine. I'm just gonna Ephemerate now because I don't think he has anything. We draw 2, untap, Ephemerate again, draw 2 more. It's just so stupid. This card just should be banned. Balance this, draw. Wait, wasn't I supposed to side these out? I just sided like just so absolutely terribly. Well, that's what happens when you're playing Magic at 1 AM. Sometimes you make stupid mistakes. Just cast Mulldrifter, draw. Utopia Sprawl. Name blue, sure. And hit for 2. Yeah, I should have taken out all the thermokarsts. I think I sided out like something relevant, like a ephemerate over a thermokarst. That was horrible. That's just inexperience with the deck though. And also we can thermokarst our own snow-covered land to gain 1. Third Alchemist. That card can do a lot of damage, but we also have 6 power in the air here. He still has that Lava Spike in hand. He wants to get the trigger on Alchemist. Flooding out, just like our last opponent was telling us we would. I mean, maybe gain 1 is worth. It's just attack for 6. I suppose I'm actually just gonna kill one of his lands. I think that's better than gain 1. Oh, this is a... Wow, I thought this was a 0/4. Yeah, I just gave him a free damage. I am just really not playing well, so sorry for that, guys, but we should still have this game. Yeah, he gets another free damage, but I think we should be alright. He's got a Lava Spike, us down to 11, and hitting for 2. I still think I would have attacked. So hit us down to 9, 0 cards in hand. Yeah, we're fine. Another land, sure. Just gonna hit for 4. I'm just gonna hit with all actually. Then any card he draws, I don't think gets him out of it. Still played this game horribly, so please do not use this as an example of how to play or my play. But I really just wanted to show you guys this deck because I think it's gonna get banned, and I'm gonna be away for the weekend. And there's a banned restricted announcement I think on Monday. So I just really wanted to get in like some rep, just show it off to you guys, but this is not going ideally so far. All right, let's get this sideboarding a little bit better. Let's get these out of here. Let's bring this back in, this back in, and this back in. Oh, we have to bring in just everything back in. Maybe I want Ray of Revelation over like Compulsive. I don't even know if he plays that enchantment though. I feel like I saw Shard Volley also. Maybe I just want a Compulsive. We also have Triple Weather. Okay, we got this. We got this. We got Hydro Blast. We got Triple Weather the Storm. I just missed siding out the Thermokarst, which is just definitely straight up wrong. All right. I'll keep this hand. I'm not sure if it's good. I don't think it's that good, but I'm going to keep. Could also lead on Wild Growth to see what we want to Utopia Sprawl out Forgotten Caves. Okay, let's lead on Sprawl Red now that we drew. We don't have that many red cards. Maybe we just lead on Sprawl Blue. Sprawl and Wild Growth are just such good cards. 1-mana ramp spell that are hard to interact with. Okay, there's Thermo. We can kill it though. And that's what we're going to do this turn. So we're going to go land. I think I'm going to spread out my growth effects this game, because we don't have an Arbor Elf yet. And I go tap all that, play Astrolabe, draw, and then, okay, wow, I can also play another Utopia Sprawl. That's good. I'll name white, and then I'll bolt. So this draw worked out pretty well. We have 5 mana for next turn. We can cast Compulsive Research, or we can cast Mnemonic while getting back Bolt. Either way, Wall seems pretty sick in this matchup. Just being able to ephemerate it. We can just cast a bunch of bolts. We can ephemerate plus like Mnemonic Wall effect or like Archaeomancer is just so insane, because on the first Archaeomancer, you target this, you get back a random spell like Bolt or Thermokarst, and then on the second one, you cast it, target Mnemonic Wall. Then this ends up in the graveyard, then this comes back in play, and then you return this to your hand. So literally just like you can cast any spell from your graveyard like once per turn. If it's a counter spell, that's insane. If it's a Thermokarst, that's insane. Even like Bolt is pretty insane, so we're looking good here. It's definitely not over though. Okay, yeah. Land? I guess land we still can't Bolt this turn, but land is still a good draw. I think I want to just also just play the Mnemonic Wall just to get it in play. Wow, Mountain. Rift Bolt. That's good. Oh man, this is close. I'm just going to play Mnemonic Wall. Get back Bolt. Then if he points a bunch of burn at the wall, that's fine too. If we drew land there, it would have been better, because then we could have bolted the Alchemist. So now he hits us for 4, essentially. He has 2 cards in hand. He draws up to 3. We're down to 15. Yeah, this card is good when it goes unanswered. Does a lot of damage. Wow. Where's Weather the Storm when you need it? Wow, just going off here. Hit all like 1 mana burn spells. Journey to Nowhere. And then we're going down to 3. God damn. Let's go Compulsive Research, target us. Ping us for 1, sure. There's Weather the Storm, okay. But we can't effectively cast Weather, even though we still need to cast it, I think. Ah, man. Yeah, we definitely Weather, because then we can ephemerate Mnemonic Wall later, get back Weather. Okay, we're fine here. So we need to discard 2 cards. Because if I just go like Bolt this, play our Elf or something, then he just goes draw Bolt, kill you. So that's not good. So I think I discard maybe Journey to Nowhere Arbor Elf. Maybe I don't need both of these ephemerates in hand. Alright, let's just do this. Cast Weather. Gain 6. And that should do it. Because next turn we can cast a bunch of spells and Weather. And I don't think there's any card he has that he can kill us with here. I guess Pyroblast would probably be the worst draw if he just held it, and then when we go to Ephemerate, he kills our Mnemonic Wall. That could cost us the game, but there's nothing we can do about that, and looks like he doesn't have it. So we're just going to get to go off here, and then our opponent's going to concede the game. Hydroblast as well. Okay, sick. So now we go add some mana, Wild Growth here, that's free. Play Arbor Elf. Add 4 mana. And then add red mana. Bolt this. Pings us for 1. Ephemerate this, get back Weather, and that's game. Alright, so it looks like we're moving to 2-1 here. Opponent may not give up. I guess another Pyroblast on Mnemonic Wall here could break up the combo, but right now we're going to get to keep getting back Ephemerates and casting like multiple spells per turn. Just gaining like a bunch of life every turn. So, Ephemerate, target Mnemonic Wall. And then now he concedes because he sees the combo now that we target Ephemerate, then we Ephemerate Mnemonic Wall, get back Ephemerate, cast Ephemerate, target Weather, and then we just like are gaining like at least 9 per turn. So nice. I'm gonna play at least one more match here. So I'll see you in round 3. Welcome back, round 3. We're against Unsur 3. Would you like to play first? Yes. Wow, just not drawing any lands. This one will keep though. This hand looks good. We have turn 1, Sprawl name white. Turn 2, or I guess we can name anything. And then T2 land, Astrolabe, Skyfisher. Put back a land. And then we go land, Sprawl this, name blue. Just because I always like to name blue. I think it's best. Ooh, we're against Affinity here. Sweet. Got some Gorilla Shamans. Always feels good to have good cards in the matchup. Now I can go Mountain, Wild Growth here, 3 mana, Astrolabe, draw, white, Skyfisher, bounce, go. The next turn we can go like Thermokarst plus Astrolabe. No Frogmite one time. Okay. At least no double Frogmite. Abundant Growth is good as well. I guess I'll just lead on Astrolabe. Draw on Mnemonic Wall is good. I think I kill Seat here. And then hit for 2. I think I hit. Actually, I'm not. I don't want to trade. Even though like you miss land drops sometimes like that in this deck, I think it's fine. Okay, was able to cast Thoughtcast anyway. These Thermokarsts aren't looking that good so far. Could just also build the deck without those. Oh god, Mirror Enforcer. I was able to play the Mirror Enforcer through all this hate. Alright, now let's just compulsive research ourselves. Discard a land. And then I think I'm just going to play another Skyfisher, just get that into play. And then I'll hit. Oh no, I was like, did I not block? No, but he taps Springleaf Drum with Frogmite. Looks like we're just against standard Affinity here. We're going to have to sit on our hate cards to win this matchup, I think. But, I mean, we can still win this game. Start doing some Mnemonic Wall shenanigans. Carapace Forger, yeah, that's good. And Blast, it's going to be rough here. We get hit down to 13. Let's go Abundant Growth. Bolt isn't bad. Just kills this though. This is where you want the Flame Slash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. I'm not really in love with just like playing out Mnemonic Wall here. Oh, whoops, I tried to cast Abundant Growth. I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Ephemerate. Okay. Just cast that. I'm just taking too much damage. I guess I can block like a Mirror Enforcer, flicker the Kor Skyfisher, and then also Bolt Frogmite. I guess that's the line. And then I can Mnemonic Wall the Ephemerate back to my hand. So yeah, that's certainly the line. Ichor Wellspring, okay. Can also bring in the Hydroblast. Don't know if I want Pyroblast. A Tog. Oh, Perilous Research. Yep, that deck's good. Because it can just like it can really fight through hate. Alright, let's go block. And then add mana. Oh, I can't also bolt. That's annoying. White. Ephemerate. Return a permanent. Return Astrolabe. I don't think there's any other way I could have tapped. I could have named white on this Utopia Sprawl, which actually would have helped surprisingly. But and then oh man. Another Thoughtcast, jeez. Opponent just going off over there as well. Untap. Flicker Skyfisher. Don't think I want to add any mana. Yeah, I'll return to Abundant Growth. Draw a card for turn. 3, 4, 5. Cast Mnemonic Wall. Get back Ephemerate. Yes. Do I want to just bolt this now? I suppose so. I don't think bolt's doing that much else. Okay, so I've already played a land. That was wrong then. Because now I can't leave up Ephemerate. Yeah, I definitely should not have bolted there. Again, just not playing very tight. I think it's half inexperience with the deck and half just it being really late. I don't think we can win this game though. Regardless, it's just not looking good. Thermokar's just looking awful again. Even against Tron, we lost when we cast like 4 LD spells. Yep. Find more Mirror Enforcers and or Carapace Forgers. I think I'm taking 4, going to 5, leaving my Mnemonic Wall in play. I should probably also have that return target creature or land from your graveyard to your hand, gain 6. Be nice just to have one of those in the deck. Blue Serpent. Okay, yeah. It's brutal. So I can Ephemerate, like, kind of Lightning Bolt, but I think we're just dead. Just go to the next game and draw Gorilla Shaman both games 2 and 3. Gorilla Shaman is literally just insane against them. Bring in Ancient Grudge and Hydroblast. And, you know, they have Serpent also. They have actually a lot of targets for this. I'm going to bring all these in. Take these out. Could bring in these as well, but I don't think I want them. Just take out those, and Bolt's actually not that great. And maybe a Compulsive Research or just like a Wild Growth. Yeah, I guess just Wild Growth. All right, let's go with this. I was deciding between that and Arbor Elf, but I thought because our Rolf can untap a forest that can just like tap abundant growth, that it was better. We'll go first, and we draw Gorilla Shaman, so we keep. We also have Hydroblast. And with these, you don't run them out ASAP. You like wait usually until they play 2 lands, and then you kill all their lands. So this hand looks great. This card is just literally just insane in this matchup. Vintage playable, Pauper playable. Excuse me. Opponent's deciding whether to keep. We're just going to lead on Elf, because that's a ramp spell. Like, yeah, if he wants to blast it, that's fine. Doesn't matter for us. Oh wow, he has the Darksteel. It's actually pretty annoying. Like, I could go Gorilla Shaman, kill Springleaf Drum. I don't hate that. But I'm not going to do it. Next turn I can kind of like just go off with Gorilla Shaman. And maybe like leave up Hydroblast to protect it from Galvanic Blast. Which is the line I prefer. Kor Skyfisher. Maybe we'll just do that instead. Start drawing some cards. Pyroblast. I think I'm just going to get a Kor Skyfisher into play. Pass the turn. Unless he goes another Darksteel Citadel, he's certainly in trouble. I guess now that I went Kor Skyfisher, it's harder for me to play as an effective Gorilla Shaman because I need to tap 1 mana to get a red source into play. But we'll see. We have a lot of good draws too. We don't even need to necessarily go Gorilla Shaman next turn anyway. A Tog. Okay, well we can kill that too with Hydroblast. Chromatic Star. Okay. There's the land. Alright, let's just lead on Astrolabe. I think I don't want a Gorilla Shaman. I think I'd rather Gorilla Shaman next turn. Maybe I just leave up Hydroblast and Pyroblast. Let's see what we draw. Ephemerate. It's a fine draw as well. Just gonna pass the turn. Really not scared of anything he can do to us here. If he wants to just attack with a Tog, I'll block with Kor Skyfisher. Yeah, he gets to do this stuff, which is annoying. Like, he can potentially play like a Mirror Enforcer here. Another Darksteel Citadel is just so annoying for us. Alright, I'm just going to Pyroblast this. Don't want him to just get a bunch of value here. I think I'm just going to Hydroblast the Atog here. Just because we need all of our mana. Oh, he has Pyroblast. Okay. It's not great. But I can kill a lot of his artifacts here, which is what I'll do. So Gorilla Shaman. Kill Great Furnace. And then also kill Springleaf Drum. Maybe I couldn't have killed Drum earlier because killing Drum costs 3. But I am going to kill Drum here. Yeah, you can sack to a Tog, it's fine. Opponent just deep in the tank with one card in hand. I guess he could have Blast in hand. And then we'll just go Gorilla Shaman on the Springleaf Drum. And then, actually I'm not going to attack. It'd be fine to block the Atog. If he wants a second artifact to trade for Kor Skyfisher, that's reasonable. Because he's already down on resources. Alright. I'm not scared of dying. So I'm just going to do this. Then he can stack that to a dog. Yeah, that was not a good play. Alright, Gorilla Shaman got there. See, I think I like this sideboard still. I don't really want Bolt. I can Bolt a Tog, which makes him sack one thing. I can Bolt Frogmite, but I still don't like it. Let's just go with this. Alright everyone, welcome back. Game 3. Definitely going to keep. We have double Gorilla Shaman. Yeah, we only have one land, but we have another Mana Source and Wild Growth. We have Abundant Growth. This is looking good. If we draw another land, it's actually pretty insane. He went land go. Wow. Another Wild Growth is actually good. At least it's a Mana Source. Yeah, our opponent can like play a Pathetic Prism or something here, but it's okay. Power Blast. Alright, let's just start with Abundant Growth. Oh, and then Wild Growth. Then next turn we can Gorilla Shaman, kill 2 lands. So unless he has a really good turn here, we're looking okay. Darksteel is annoying, plus Thoughtcast is annoying too. But yeah, again, if we're able to just go Gorilla Shaman, kill Great Furnace, kill Seat, we're looking okay. Nice, land is good. Land is very good. Okay, let's think about this. So I'm gonna play land, and then I have 3 mana here. What if I add white mana, and then play Kor Skyfisher and have 1 green floating, then use the green to play Wild Growth, or then play Abundant Growth here? That doesn't work. So I just need to go add red, play Gorilla Shaman, kill some lands. Pass the turn. Now if he plays another land, I can kill it with Gorilla Shaman. If he kills this Gorilla Shaman, I have another one. Another one. If we draw another colored source, we can also Mulldrifter Ephemerate, which is really, really good. Yeah, so he has to spend his turn blasting that. And if he doesn't have another land, he might just be kind of screwed. We could actually do, let's see, we have 4 mana, so we can't. I was thinking we could do a sick play of Gorilla Shaman, Pathetic Prism, but we cannot, because that costs 5 mana to activate. So now, I suppose the line is Kor Skyfisher, because then we also get to like leave Pyroblast up or Ephemerate up. So return Abundant Growth, replay Abundant Growth, draw Wild Growth. I do want to play Wild Growth, but is it worth? I feel like it is. I feel like it is. I'm gonna do it. Just want to increase our board state. The chance that he plays a blue spell here is low. Not really looking to Ephemerate. right now. So, okay, Flare Husk, hit for 4, not gonna block. Utopia Sprawl, so that's actually great. So now we can just Mulldrifter Ephemerate here, I think. I think that's the line. So we go Utopia Sprawl here, name white this time. Now add blue mana, go up to, I guess, 5 mana. Cast with Evoke, leaving a snow forest mana, snow green in there. Draw 2. Play Ephemerate, target Mulldrifter. Draw 2. Evoke just doesn't resolve. Play land. Play Utopia Sprawl. Here, name red. Hit for 2. We can take another 4 off that forger, it's fine. Now I just leave up Pyroblast. Okay, there's Seat. Frogmite, okay. Could still lose this game. We have another Gorilla Shaman. Can kill a lot of his artifacts. Do I want to chump? No, let's just go down to 10. Because then we have another Ephemerate coming down. Perfect. Counter that. Pauper's actually pretty fun. Though I still think Astrolabe and Ephemerate are just pretty broken. Like, I'm just drawing so many cards. He has a Pyroblast. Okay. Don't think we can respond or anything. Let's play land. Definitely going to be playing Gorilla Shaman here. I think we could just Gorilla Shaman, kill a bunch of his stuff. Seems best to me. Gorilla Shaman, kill this. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So I can kill Pathetic Prism actually for 5. Actually, I like that. 3, 4, 5. Let's just go kill this. And then just play Abundant Growth, draw. Mulldrifter is great, obviously. And then just Utopia Sprawl here. White, red, blue. And then not going to attack. I think I'll just chump the Carapace Forger here with Skyfisher. We have a lot more gas coming. And we still have this Gorilla Shaman in play. We can kill Flare Husk. Make this a 2/2. I guess I could go to 6, but I just don't want to die to like a couple Galvanic Blasts. And if I think if I block, then I'm just not going to die. And I want to not lose the game. Another Darksteel, that's good for him. Ichor Wellspring, can't Gorilla Shaman that. Alright, let's just start with a Compulsive Research here. Blue. Compulsive Research ourselves. Discard a land. Let's go green, green, green. Utopia Sprawl here named Blue. It's just Hardcast Mulldrifter. There's Journey, perfect. Can also just kill Flare Husk, but I don't think I want to. Let's just go add white. Oh, this only adds 2 mana, yeah. Okay, so I just go Journey, get the 4/4, pass the turn. Our opponent with only 3 cards in hand. We still have a lot more cards flowing. I'm down to just trade Mulldrifter for this Frogmite. Just don't want to take any more damage. He doesn't have a colored source yet. Ooh, Mirror Enforcer. Another one? Jeez. And equip their attack. Interesting. That's really interesting. So I could take 3 going to 7. I'm going to take 3. Want to leave everything else around. Can we draw like Ancient Grudge or something? Arbor Elf, not ideal. Let's just go tap this. Compulsive Research. I guess also tap this. Because I just want to leave colored mana sources. I'll discard a land. Okay, we have an Ephemerate. That's pretty good. Start with that. Wait. Let's see. Undo. Do I want to hit for 2 first? I think I do. So in that case, we got to go Abundant Growth, draw, Arbor Elf, and just let the red go. I guess I Kor Skyfisher right now. White, blue, red. This is adding blue. What if I go green? Oh, wait, no. Let's see. White. All right, let's just Kor Skyfisher now. Using red. Return Abundant Growth. Cast Abundant Growth. Draw. And then I guess I just cast Astrolabe now. There's Mnemonic Wall. Perfect. Play land. Attack for 2. And then I'm going to go, that adds blue automatically. I'm just going to white, Ephemerate Mulldrifter now. And then also just going to play Arbor Elf. Pass the turn. I guess I could have killed Flare Husk there. Okay, now we really have the cards flowing. Can just start ephemerating like crazy. Let's see what he does here. This deck is really fun to pilot though. There's a lot of decisions you can make. And again, I don't think I've played that great. I could definitely have played better. But I think you can see how this deck is pretty powerful. Like, we've played against good decks. Pathetic Prism, okay. I mean, we could kill that with Gorilla Shaman if we want. Just want to find Ancient Grudge. Can also just try to trade for a Mirror Enforcer here. Actually, I'm just gonna go. Oh, no. Let's go like this. Double block there, and then block. Don't need these Arbor Elves. And you can only kill one of our things. Oh wow, he's killing Kor Skyfisher. He's just... That's wrong, because now we get to ephemerate Mulldrifter. Great Furnace. A Tog. Okay. Well, we can... Do we have a Hydroblast this game? No, not yet. Rebound. That's why you should have killed Mulldrifter. He has 0 cards in hand. Draw 2. There's Pyroblast. Right, not good in this situation. Let's go Astrolabe, draw. Gotta watch our clock too. Kor Skyfisher. Blue. It's kind of hard to see like what all these are adding. Blue. Mnemonic wall. I think I just get back ephemerate. Yes. And then I'll just cast it, target Mnemonic wall, probably get back ephemerate. Okay. Yes. And then go white, play land. I'll just play Kor Skyfisher here actually. Just get another blocker. Return a permanent, sure. Let's draw this, play that. Now we have ephemerate up, we can go block ephemerate. Just pass the turn. Can also just find Hydroblast. Oh, should have killed that Great Furnace, that was just wrong. Sure. Getting a big Atog here. You could find Fling, I suppose. Alright, so now let's see here. We have to block everything. So I'm gonna go block. I guess I just let the Gorilla Shaman go here. Just not playing optimally again. Okay. And he's gonna leave the Mulldrifter first probably. Then I add mana, add white mana. Just lagging. And he concedes. Wow. Because he knew we were gonna ephemerate Mnemonic Wall and just keep doing that. We could also just ephemerate Mulldrifter or something. See what we were drawing into. Not much for a while. I think he might have conceded a little too hastily. I mean, once we found Ancient Grudge, Hydroblast, once we found those other cards, I think we had it. But either way, thank you for watching. I'm just going to be done after this match, unfortunately. It's almost 2 a.m. here. I hope you enjoyed this deck and saw like that it can actually hang with the big dogs. It's actually pretty good. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe to Snapbolt. Mostly I'm going to have full leagues, but just once in a while I might do a couple shorter ones. I just really wanted to get this in before Astrolabe and what's it called? And Ephemerate get banned. They might. Anyways, till next time, I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.